Right now, there seems to be a lot of confusion occurring within the marketplace. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Toronto condo market once again, as we do on this channel. Every day when I go through listings on the behalf of buyers or potential sellers I'm taking on, and sometimes obviously research for these videos, I am seeing one common trend pop up more than ever in today's down Toronto condo market that leads me to conclude that there is indeed confusion happening, mainly on the behalf of realtors pricing condos right now. So I'm going to tell you exactly with examples what we're talking about, what we mean, and why it is evidence of confusion within the Toronto condo market. Before we get into it though, hello everyone, this is Sam from SaberiSixRealEstate, back with another video for you guys here today. On this channel, we like to do everything having to do with the Toronto and GTA real estate market, Toronto condo market, market reports, buyer advice, seller advice, area analysis, building reviews, property tours, and so much more. So if you find any of this content enjoyable or informative, feel free to subscribe. And for any buying, selling, and leasing inquiries, you already know what to do. My contact link in the description. Feel free to get in touch with me. I've been lucky and blessed enough to meet a lot of clients from this channel. So when I was going through listings just about 2 days ago, and this is something that's been popping up a lot, I realized, oh my Lord, there is a lot of confusion happening right now within the Toronto and GTA real estate market on the behalf of sellers, and partially, probably mainly, I would probably have to say, on the behalf of realtors in terms of pricing strategies, pricing properties. So I'm going to show you with the concrete examples what we're talking about. But as a general perspective, at the time of recording of this video, August 16th, the condo market is quite in the dumps. Now there's exceptions in terms of buildings, streets, areas, but even the buildings that are performing the best, the streets that are maintaining value better than other streets, the areas that are performing better than others, even these areas, these buildings, these streets are still far below and far shy of peak 2022 and relatively shy by a hefty amount of the spring of 2023. And one evidence to this is the simple fact that realtors right now don't know how to price things. Now, I don't take a lot of shots at realtors. I am a realtor myself. I always keep it 100% fair, and my assessment, I think, is quite factual and quite measured. I'm not either a bear or a bull. So in this case, I have to call it as I see it, and I see a lot of confusion with regards to condo pricing within the Toronto and GTA real estate market. The example that triggered this was I was looking for condos on behalf of a particular buyer, looking for 2 bedrooms between 680 to 720. Now 680 to 720, even in a down market today, is probably not going to get you the best 2 bedrooms, in quality buildings, quality layouts, parking, great areas, views that are not a major issue. You're still probably looking, depending on location, once again, you're looking at excess of $800,000. Nonetheless, when I was looking on the behalf of this buyer, I noticed a common trend, a pricing point that kept popping up, and something I've seen pop up more and more in the last 3 to 4 months. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When we take a look at condos, as we have here, condos that are currently for sale and they're available, and then we'll just select new and price change to exclude any of the other conditions here or statuses. And let's select list price of, for the sake of this first example and what I refer to, let's select custom price point of 680 as I had for that buyer to $720,000. Once again, continue with my example. And you know, for the sake of the experiment, let's just limit it to the city of Toronto, right? And then we'll keep it to C1, downtown central Toronto for the sake of this experiment. And we get a total of 149 results. And what we simply see out of this 149 results, if you pay attention to the prices, right? Putting aside size and all that jazz, we see a lot of units priced from $698 to $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, $699, more, on and on and on. $699, $699, $699, $699. Now to the point where we have $699,999, $699,999, $699,999, and you keep going until finally we break the $699 to the $700,000 price point. And it's not just with regards to this particular buyer of mine and these price points. The same thing can be observed from the 580 to 620 price points, or if you're looking anywhere between 780 to 820, so on and so forth. These $699 price points, $599, $799, clearly to me indicate a preponderance of confusion occurring with regards to how realtors are going about pricing properties. When you see this X99 pricing point, in this case $699, but once again, we can find the $599s, the $499s. In today's market where comparables are few and far between because nothing is really selling, this is a lot of realtors, not all, and not in every single case, right? There's exceptions to this. I don't want to say in every single case where it's a $699 pricing point or $599 pricing point, it's a clear evidence of confusion. That's not the case. But for the majority of these listings, it's a clear sign of realtors not knowing how to price it. So they price it at $699, $599, essentially throwing their hands up in the air saying, well, okay, we'll price it at $699. If we get more, we get more, we'll work with it. If we get less, we'll get less, we'll work with it. It's no longer a market where you can price it at $499, expect to get multiple offers and sell it at $580, $600. If this was a hot seller-friendly market, most of these pricings would indicate to me the opposite side of the spectrum, not a confused market, but a very deliberate market where realtors are underpricing properties to induce multiple offers, but that is another world insofar as today's market is concerned. In today's market, this is once again a clear indication of pricing something in order to simply see what comes your way. If it comes higher, obviously better. If it comes lower, we'll work with it. In the modern market, you would not see this price point. You would see these 99 price points, but just not as abundant, right? A lot of these, once again, are classic cases of realtors not really knowing how to price things or not being very deliberate in terms of pricing. In some cases, sellers as well. But once again, I want to be very clear to mention that this is not the case for every single of these examples. A lot of these probably are fair market value at $599, $699, or are a little bit above what they're willing to accept. Anyways, as always, this is Sam from SaberiSixRealEstate, Remax Realtron Realty. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and stay tuned. Thank you.